Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning in to EV Solar and Kilowatts. It's thanks very much for those that have used my Octopus Energy referral code. It makes a massive difference when paying for your electricity bills. Just remember, it's £50 to you and to me for using the referral code, and then of course you get your own referral code once you're up and running to pass on to other people. So that's it from me. My referral code is at the bottom of this video if you choose to use Octopus Energy, whether it be their Agile, Fixed or their Go tariff, and I'll put that in a link at the bottom, and enjoy the video. Thank you. Hello all, and welcome back to EV Solar and Kilowatts. I wanted to bring you this video today as a follow-on from the problems that we were having with the Zappi and the communication. You might remember, I'll put a link into the previous video in this screen here, but we were having some problems with the communication with the Zappi and the communication between the Zappi and the My Energy hub. And when the temperature dropped to below 5 degrees, the communication would stop, and then of course it caused issues with the app and sending and receiving data, etc. So eventually My Energy said, right, okay, that's not good enough. They've tried all the resets, etc. We'll send you a new one. Fantastic. And the new device arrived on the Tuesday, and the excellent chaps from Elecology came the following day and installed a new Zappi, exactly the same colour as before, really smart, and just a sort of top work that you'd expect from Elecology. Fantastic guys there. I can't recommend them highly enough. However, I charged the car the following day, or at least attempted to, and then found that whilst the link up with the My Energy app or the online for a platform which enables you to charge the car at cheaper times with the Octopus Energy half-hourly rates on Agile, all plugged in the night before. Woke up the following morning and I needed the car for work, only to find that no charge had gone in. Went to the Zappi unit itself and saw the dreaded RCD trip error A, hashtag I think 19 or 29. I'll show an image on here. Really frustrating, because this is a brand new device that's gone in now, and kind of obviously wanted it to work, so really quite frustrating. On the front of the Zappi, on the LCD screen there's a reset. Pretty straightforward. You press the sort of 3 dashes on the pizza box and it does a countdown, resets. You get the audible tune, and then it all starts up again and the RCD resets itself. So pretty straightforward. However, put the car back on again, put the fast charge, countdown, click, RCD tripped, same problem. So Zappi is now completely useless. So I've gone from one that doesn't charge when it's below, or doesn't work and communicate below 5 degrees, it does charge, now to one that just doesn't really work at all. I have to say, I tried 5 or 6 times again, having turned it off at the isolation switch and on again, it would work, and then it would stop again. So clearly a big problem. And this all sort of happened over the weekend. And so I got in touch with the installer. They recommended that I speak directly with My Energy, which I did. Spoke to the great chaps there who said, right, okay, what we'll do is we'll send you out a new RCD board, which is basically a small board which floats above the main board. I'm not an electrician, so that all sounded quite confusing to me, but it really was straightforward. But of course, I had the old Zappi, the one that was being sent back, and that never had an RCD issue at all. So I thought, well, rather than them send me out a new one, why don't we just pull the RCD board out of that one and stick it in the new one. That was quicker for me and simpler for them. So hopefully, if that worked, that might be the end of the problem. So opening the old Zappi up, they've actually changed the makeup and the circuitry and the gubbins inside the Zappi now. So my one was installed back in September, and I'm not sure what it was, version 2, but I'm not sure when the internal gubbins was revised. Perhaps that was an older one that I'd had that had been hanging around for a while. But it's a lot cleaner now. So when I took the RCD board out of the one that was being sent back, it was kind of tucked behind a couple of what looked like trip switches or RCDs. And it was really fiddly to get out. And I thought to myself, well, if I've got to get this out, how am I going to put it in a new one? It might have been a mistake me doing this myself, but I needn't have worried. It was more difficult getting the RCD board out of the old one. And when I opened up the new one, it's a much cleaner install. Those big grey RCD blocks have gone, and there's just some kind of terminals in there, really. So acres of space in there. Whip the old one out, put the new one in, put it all back together again, and it looks like it's working. So if you do get an RCD fault, obviously it's the RCD problem. I don't think that by turning it on and off again and resetting it, you're going to get to the bottom of your problem. If it does, fantastic, then you're away and you probably won't be watching this video. But if it is and you can't reset it, then they're going to need to send you out a new board. And if you've got the newer type version 2, it is really easy to take out and put in. So if I haven't done so already, I'll include some clips and some pictures. I'll probably put them in the presentation and the video just to sort of show you and just show you how easy that install is. So I'm hoping that's the end of the problem. I'm hoping that's the end of the issues with my Zappi not communicating sub 5 degrees, and the RCD issue being resolved as well. These things have not been around an awful long time compared to other chargers. I wouldn't say they're beta, they're not. They're out and out in retail. They're not cheap, so they have to work. But I suppose there might be some niggly problems and some niggly faults. That I don't mind so much. I can work with that, provided that the support and the backup is good for the end user. And I have to say that they are utterly superb. No problems with them at all. The units caused me a few issues, but they have been spot on at getting things resolved. So a big thumbs up for MyEnergy, and a big thumbs up for the chaps at Ecology as well, for quickly reinstalling the new system, the new Zappi for me at relatively short notice. So good. That's the end of this video with the RCD issue. Hopefully I've got no more problems, and I'll talk to you again soon.